Hello everyone, welcome back to Riven. Last time we learned that this is an entirely new game with entirely new puzzles, and I'm so excited. I was going to have a fun time playing through this game that I already knew and I already loved, but apparently it is an entirely new game. I am so surprised. So between sessions, I did end up looking at, where is it? I had to go into the menu to go to the notebook. There's probably a quick button for it. I ended up looking at this, and I thought, you know what, I should wait until I'm on camera before I think too much about this, and then I went and thought too much about it anyway. So what we have here is this is telling us the key to the numbering system. Now I don't know if you can see my mouse or not. I imagine not, but you see the second one, it's a 1, and it's got a 1 wedge to the upper right, and then the bottom, second to bottom is a 3, and it's got a wedge to the upper left. So I saw there's a pattern here, and it's borne out with the rest of these numbers. So 1 is wedge upright, 2 is wedge down, 3 is wedge up left, 4 is 2 wedges upright and down, 5 is, I think it's even 5 here. Yeah. The middle one, the bottom middle one is 5. And it is wedged down and up left. And then a 6, which is the bottom one, is 2 wedges on top. And then a 7 would be 2 wedges to the up right. An 8 would be 2 wedges down. As you can see, the top one is an 8. A 9 would be 2 wedges to the up left. And then a 10, which is the remaining one we haven't talked about, is 2 wedges upright and down. And then the trend would continue. 11 would be 11 and 12 would also be 2 wedges, and then 13 would be the first one with 3 wedges to the upright. That's my thoughts. All right, now let's move on and go to down this minecart shaft. Now, if you're here for the first time, you might think, well, I'm thinking, how do I get in here? Oh, I can just climb in. All right. I cannot climb in. What if I press this? Oh, I am in. This counts as in. Guys, I am in the cart. Now you might think we're going to some underground mine. And then you see these things, you're like, oh, that's cool, and you're like, what? And then you see this, and you're like, okay, what is going on? And you look outside, and you realize, hey, we are underwater. And this is the same glowy stuff in these rings that was in that heating plate beneath the underwater vehicle in the village that made the water go away. So there's technology here that repels water and makes a path of breathable air in the water. And you see we just came out of the water. So now that's what's happening in the ocean. That's why there's rifts in the ocean. Probably. I don't actually know. I'm guessing. Because it would be consistent. It is inductive reasoning. And you know, inductive reasoning is right until it's wrong. Like the saying, there are no black swans, and then it only takes one. So I'm thinking the rifts in the ocean. Alright, and then there's Boiler Island. Yep, and I think there's a reason why we didn't ride inside. Oh, there's actually a plate for our feet. I think you do ride inside in the original Riven. Because... did not work? No, get me off of here. This will make it go again, right? Yeah. So originally, if you pull this, it breaks open, these hatches open, and the wood chipper starts. So, yeah. Not exactly the safest. Okay, so far it looks about the same. We got some pipes running to this water thing over here. I remember to click to run. And then this will direct... Does it have 3 settings? Click and drag. 1. 2. Is awkward because it automatically swings. And 3. Alright, so this is where the books are made, or the paper is made. The wood chips fall into there, and as you can see, it's a pile of wood chips. And then they are put into there, I guess, and pulped into paper. So they again can try over and over again to rediscover the art of writing worlds so he can get out. So he can write his own linking book. Alright, here we are. It is closed, no surprise. It is now boiling. We cannot go inside while it is boiling. That would be bad for our health. And we can make it go up. I thought that would raise the water level. It does something. All of these controls do something. Do we open it? And do we actually see the stuff coming out this time? Because in the original Riven, I don't think we actually saw anything come out of here. Alright, so maybe we have to change that. The fire is on. There's actual 2D sprites. So now we walk 10 minutes to get out to the valve in the middle of the lake. Because why they couldn't put it over there, I don't know. Maybe it's coming up straight from the lake. That makes sense. So if we want to change this to the middle... So this might be power. It might be like, okay, now we've given power to the thing. Or power to the controls. What's this? He thinks we can go down there. Alright, now the water's gone. We had the valve there, and then that, I don't know what that does. It does not turn off the fire. The fire's still on. It was raised and lowered. So if we raise it, if we do it now, the water's there. And we raise the water level? I have no clue what this does. If we do this, it drains the water out. Maybe it's just pressure. Maybe it's like sucking up air so that it can replace the water. Because yeah, if it's sealed, then the water can't drain. Because there's just air, there's not enough air to take up the space. So the fire's still on. That means we still can't go in. Get a red light up there. Do not go in. Oh, I see. If we turn the power to the left, what is that? Something fell down. It fell off the lab. Sometimes words just don't come, you know? You try to say something and it's an ordinary word and you just sputter and say a word that means nothing like it. Okay, let's go up. Let's go up. Alright, so now this should do something. Now it's wood chipping. It still doesn't open. Alright, we're being lazy. We don't like Gen's stuff. Okay, it automatically turned off. As like we don't respect Gen's property. He's a bad guy. Turn it over there, but that is for that up there. Pretty sure we cannot get there yet. Because you have to find a way to turn off this fire. And if we raise this, it does not turn off the fire. Okay. Alright, let's go around to see if we can... I'm pretty sure there's a lock trap door over here, but they might have changed it. Well, we can't... We can walk over there, but we can't go over there. The manhole cover is covered. Bonk. Yep, can't do it. What did we pass? Just a pipe? So this rock does feel more organic and ordinary. So I'm guessing that the squarish rock, yeah, even this stuff, even though it's in like columns, it still looks natural. So like that squarish stuff, the rectangular jagged stuff, that was probably when that part of the island split in two. It's a thing. What is this? Let me open it. I see nothing. Nothing. Can we like shine a light right in here? Well, great. That teaches us so much. Alright. What's over here? Nothing. We can't go that way. So, we have to figure out how to turn off the fire. It's probably just put that thing to the middle and press the right controls. So I'm thinking that if they want to continue remaking Myst games, if they want to skip Myst 3 and Myst 4, they could go straight to Uru and do like an Uru remake, where they make it into a traditional Myst type game, but still have the core ideas such as learning how, investigating how the Dunny civilization fell, and having that story and lore, and then the whole idea of you have a house where you collect linking books is really cool. You might want to change the thing where you just have a book on your hip that you just carry with you, because that retcons these first two games. Oh, here we go. A control. The fire's still on. So that released this, I want to say? Press it down. That makes it go down. The fire is still on. If I do that, the water comes back, right? And then the two things that are important about Myst 3 and Myst 4, they could incorporate into this new game. So they could introduce Yisha in Uru, and they could have Atris journaling about how he's trying to create a new world for the Dunny. Or discover a new world? I don't know. What even is this? It's not doing anything. There's another one. Another valve. Turn the fire off. I turned the fire off. Yay. So, what does this do when the water's there? What if we switch this? Now it can go down. Now remember that we want to have the water gone. The fire off. And this thing up? Alright. Fire's off. Water's gonna be gone. That thing is up. Water's not gone. There we are. Water's gone. Because if it's all off, then we can go into the machine. Yay. Great and safe, and will absolutely not get destroyed by anyone bad. So we just go where all that boiling water just went. Nothing to be scared of here. Two paths. Oh, this one is just... okay. Was that in Riven? I don't remember. But this one goes... Wait, I forget where this one goes. I'm like, I'm so slow, I should run. But I was already running. We're just on the back of the island, and because they didn't want to make more world, we can't go over there. Alright. So yeah, that would be really cool if they just make a new game that has some of the same worlds and the same lore and the same story as Uru and bridges the gap from here to Myst 5, which they couldn't call Myst 5 anymore because they're skipping 3 and 4. They just call it End of Ages. Oh hey! The fire marble. You can see it from up here. I don't remember if you can see that in Riven. And then they just finish off the series with End of Ages. I think that would be so cool. Let's open our shortcut. Now we don't have to be so dangerous anymore. That's cool. Cool mechanism. Unfortunately, with the rust, it looks like it would be hell to use. But maybe it would be fine. Well, guess what? I see what they did there. No, I don't see. But I did know there's side passages. This side passage. Can you do it again? You have another door. Maybe if you're right, you can see it. You can see it. They sure love to hide their secrets behind open doors. I love that. Alright, so we have to look in our images to see what symbol is the correct one for here. Select, left bumper, right, left trigger, right trigger, left trigger. That's a screenshot. D-pad buttons, triangle. That's not triangle, this is an Xbox controller. Yeah, there'd be nothing moiety over here. I guess the best way is to just go right here to the notebook. I wonder if there's a way to quick do it in the controls. I don't know. I don't see anything. I don't see any config. No scroll bar either. Okay. I could put subtitles on, right? Subtitles are good for Let's Plays. I don't know though. This game, okay, I'll make an exception for this game. No subtitles in Riven. It's the classic Riven experience. Alright, which one? We're on this island. It is a bisected double half moon. Bam. There we are. Now we can open this. We can find a not really fast travel. Just travel, I guess. Close for me. My camera's frozen. Wonderful angle. I wonder if it's loading. Let's go. So now we've gotten to our second place. It's a I don't think I ever said what I think this looks like. It's a memory thing from Myst 4. So now we want to, what happens if we fire this when it's not lined up? Probably just misses everything, right? Go. Can we change this at all? I guess not. If I press it again. There we go. Go! Go. Oh, I have to press it. It's not hitting anything. Okay. Maybe I have to hit that glowing thing as it comes by. Anyway, let's just kind of ignore that. Leave it aiming at our face. Surely nothing bad can happen to that. Alright, now we have this here, and we can press this to get the thing to come to us. It rotates along its preordained geodesics. It does look really cool. I want to shoot that thing. Alright, let's see if we can hit it now. Maybe wait for the thing to come by. Ah, it didn't hit the thing. It did laser. Alright, so we aimed at it with this symbol. Can we actually change this at all? It went through the floor. Alright. So there's going to be a code here, I think. We're going to have to hit this in a certain order of symbols. So now we can go here, and the lights are blinking. That tells us we've unlocked it. It even tells us what some of the other ones are. We could go back to the first world, but I don't want to do that right now. So let's hop back. Can I stand in the way of this thing? That's going to be important. It's not just graphical or anything. Is that... Oh! Oh, is that the rift that we found? Is that the rift that we found in the world we were just at? In the village island, or whatever it is. Does it go to that spot? And, like, this end is moving around. We got wormholes with moving end, guys! You know what that means? It means after enough time, the different ends will be out of sync in time. Special relativity and general relativity combined. By the way, if you didn't know, I have a master's degree in physics. Alright, let me out. Let me out. Let's go! Make our way through, and then what is the other doorway? Well, what's through here? What can we see? Just another room, I guess. This room. So if we look down there, we could... Ah, that's a hint. If we look down there, we see that, we're like, oh, where is it? Oh, it's behind the doorway. Alright, that's for later. We will look at this spot right here. I don't even remember what's over here. Oh, is this where the... Well, in the original game, this might have been where the frog trap was. But this is new. Alright, so let's go that way later. Because I think if we go the other way that we looked at, we won't be able to do anything. If we go this way, we will be stuck. Because, for one, this door is going to be locked. So was that originally up here? This is bent looking, but it doesn't look like that was fixed to it. This will be locked. Yep. And then over here, of course, you remember what happened last time. I mean, no, we don't remember anything. Okay, there's a dark hallway. I want to press myself against the walls. Okay, no secret passage on that side. Seems to be no secret passages on that side either. Yeah. There's no bridge. And I wonder what would have happened if we came here first. Could we have made a bridge to the other side, or would it have not worked? Are there no controls on this side? There's the rail we came in. Now we can see pipes on top of the water. I don't think that was in the original Riven. So that's a bit of a hint that we need to do things that it's all connected. The game is all connected. If you were in charge of making a new Myst game, what would you do? Would you remake one of the other games, or would you make something completely new? Would you make it after Myst 5, or would you retcon the rest of the series and do an alternate timeline? Alright, back here. This is cool. Look at this! Is that stone? What is that? Is that quartz? I've seen this type of stone before. I don't remember what it is. The geode? Or is that a specific thing that is made of this stuff? Is this a button? Can I press it? It is. And I can. And it does nothing right now. We get to walk in the water? No. I don't suppose we can go back and turn the power here and drain the water level. Where's this hose go? Maybe we can. And then there's a pipe too. This pipe probably goes from the fire marble. Where's this hose go? It goes up here. It goes out the window. So this pipe goes out here and down here. Okay, so let's turn the power over this way. I think we actually had to do that in the original Riven as well, to power the frog trap or something. But now we don't have a frog trap because we're not listening to animal sounds, apparently. We are doing something. There's an all-new Moiety puzzle. And I have to pull out this more often. Not here, unless they write secret messages to each other. When we get off work at 3 p.m., we're going to this place to meet up. Just kidding. Again, probably drives them 12-hour days. Alright, now the long trek back to the place, but it's less time because now we have our shortcut. And I wonder if we have to do something with the water. Now, that tank where they make the paper is not big enough to significantly raise or lower the water in this area. Oh, a siren went by. Oh yeah, we didn't follow this pipe. Kinda want to. I should while I'm here. Don't have to run back again. Can we see where it goes? Oh! Oh, right. No, never mind. We've been up here. Does the pipe come out here? Or does it come out somewhere else? Is that it? No, that's just a wire. Come out back here. I need to prime my spatial awareness. I could just go down the ladder and see if I see it. I know there's a setting where you can skip animations like this, but I wish there were a button. You just press this button and it skips. Maybe there is, maybe I just don't know about it. We go up there, and does it's not a wire, is it? Cable. Does the cable come out anywhere we can see? I do not see it. like over there? That's too far away. Okay. Well, it's not attaching to here. So, filling that up with water. Now, of course it won't. It won't do anything. Up the ladder we quietly go. Where's this cable go? It's not a cable. It's not a wire. It's a hose. It goes out here. So, with my brain's amazing spatial awareness power, that is like in this crater. Or even back here. Yeah, it might even be like out of sight over there. Okay. So, we are not following this hose. Back down we go. I feel like we should be able to see this, but I mean, it is solid geometry, so if we could see it, we would. Is this a button? No, it's just a light. Okay. Back here. Now does it do anything? What? Oh, it is lowering the water. Okay. Awesome. And it's pumping the water through here, I guess. That is pretty crazy, though. You have to pump the water not only over here, but up these stairs. I guess it's not that crazy. But pumping water upward is always hard. You know, it doesn't matter if you're doing a lot of water or only a little water. What is this? Looks kind of like a hammock, but not really. There's a thing there. Is this new music? I think we got new music. Maybe you put some tools here. Same thing you put here? An egg? It's a... Ah, it is. Can we look around? Can we walk this way? We can. Okay, so it's going to be part of a puzzle. Well, let's move it all the way to the other side. Can we see anything while we're doing this? Oh, that's creepy. Alright. We've rode all the way up to here. There's an elevator. This is definitely safe. Are there any stoppers or anything down here? Anything to see? It looks like hatched eggs, but they're stone. They made new music for it, guys. Does this make the elevator come? It makes a weight rise. It does make the elevator come. There's no floor. Oh, there's the floor. Okay. But what if I walk over here? Anything different to find? There's nails pounded into the stone. Going very seamlessly in there. It all looks almost as if the stone grew around them. I wonder who made this song. Could it be the original composer, or could it be somebody who is a fan composer? Alright, now will it raise the... No. What about this one? There we go. Pointing up now. If I let go, we just fall. No. That would be crazy. So you've got power to other things, but no power to the elevator. Alright, we're just in the lab now. Is it making frog sounds? Trespass. Achievement. Frog darts, maybe? Ken's notebook. It's only on one page. Oh no, it's the difficult writing. I have been cataloging the natural elements of this age for many years now, yet I still continue to find evidence of the number 5. As a boy, it was very clear to me that it held a place of special significance in the Dunny society. From the ancient heraldic emblems of the ruling elite to the humble homes of the commoners, it was ubiquitous. Its presence here is clearly a direct reflection of the minds that authored the text I used to compose this age. Further proof that through the art, the Dunny masters were indeed creating the marvelous worlds they wrote, and not, as many have mistakenly thought, merely forging links to pre-existing worlds. While all of my ages have been based on Dunny designs, I see now that the ones most vested with the power of fire, the power of 5, are also the most beautiful, the most perfect, and undoubtedly the most structurally sound. So again, the difference in philosophy. But like, how could you get mixed up in this philosophy? Like, to create something, you have to be like building it from scratch, right? Like if you design something from scratch, it's not going to automatically link somewhere. Like that doesn't already exist. You are thinking of it and designing it. So unless there are literally like so many worlds that it's basically infinite, and you just like pick out the one that is closest to what you're writing, then the creation interpretation is really the only one that makes sense. I still have yet to determine how the Dunny color symbology reflects this superior design principle. While ostensibly a 6-color system, I am convinced that there must be some deeper connection to the number 5. I will continue to investigate. Alright, and then he's got the numbers down there. Let's see if we can figure it out. So, an I over here would be 25. So a D would be 50. A K means 75. And then a 1 here. No, a 5 here. So this is 80. 81, 8. So that is comparable to the date in Atris's journal that we found. What is that word? The something... The Etrim traps. Etrim traps have been particularly beautiful this year. Apparently, the breakup of the islands has not already affected the subterranean ecosystems. Unfortunately, I imagine the rebels are also experiencing a generous harvest. No shortage of poison for their darts this season. Such vexing issues aside, this unexpected windfall has allowed me to refine a particularly pleasant extract for my pipe, one that is smoother than any other in recent memory. And then another number I'm not going to attempt to decode. But it is significantly different in the last digit, so it's been a couple weeks. I have reluctantly decided to suspend my inquiries into the unusual behavior of the water of this age, as there are more pressing matters that now demand my attention. For future reference, however, my investigations have revealed the following. I believe the remarkable properties of the water to be caused by a microbe that resides within it. I'm imagining a molite, unicellular. I am imagining a motile unicellular organism, but one with a structure that allows it to manipulate bits of water. The aggregate effect of which is that the composite body of water is able to deform itself in response to threatening conditions. Prolonged exposure to extreme heat. Alright, so that is the in-world explanation of why the water is not in some places where it should be. And why the heat, there's always heating whenever the water is out of the way. A period of extended boiling, for example, seems to kill them off, which would explain their dramatic aversion to even moderate rises in temperature. There is still much to learn, however, regarding this particular phenomenon and its possible uses. Construction of the imagers has proceeded without fault. Remarkable how easy it was to adapt the Dunny technology to mimic that of the Ahmad. The two cultures must surely have crossed paths at some point in their histories. It may even be that Kelta was a direct descendant of the Dunny. How else to explain the redemptive depth of our connection? But that's all pointless now. Keta? Was this in the Ahmad? Keta? Was this in the original Riven? I don't remember it. I don't remember any lore about that at all. I know they wrote books on this. There were a few books, but I never read them. Maintenance on the steam vent caps completed. I am extremely pleased with the continued success of the system. Another example of the superiority of Dunny technology. Ironic that Atris and Catherine's meddling unwittingly provided me with such a convenient source of power. The Starfisher, apparently, is what it looks like. This tells you that, well, it hints, very subtly, that you need to turn the lever to get the power to work. I am certain now that the fissure was an unexpected byproduct of the changes they wrote into this age as part of their machinations to trap me here, and that Atris never intended for the book to be lost among the stars in that process. Better that a linking book be destroyed than to risk it falling into unknown hands. Had they foreseen the creation of the fissure, they surely would have sought another solution, as the ensuing cataclysm may well have consumed the entire world had I not managed to interfere. Catherine would never have knowingly taken such a risk, and surely my son, given his own dearth of vertebrae, had only meant for Riven to become my prison and not my tomb. I am discontinuing regular observations of the expanse beneath the fissure. I have tracked the stars and have proven that their paths are cyclical, but without proper instrumentation there is nothing more I can learn. My theory, however, remains unaltered. The fabric of this age was breached in a way that permits matter to be unspittably exchanged between two discrete yet overlapping spaces. Yet the attendant paradoxes defy the laws of conventional physics. The great column of wind that formed when the rift first appeared suggests a vacuum as one might expect in space, yet my early experiments seem to confirm the presence of breathable atmosphere. That Atris momentarily threw himself into the void is further evidence that it might possibly be safe to venture into, but without knowing its truer nature I simply cannot take the risk. It is also difficult to say what would happen were I to reopen the fissure now, but it is highly probable that the results would be disastrous. So another way you can get wind flowing into it, you don't need it to be a vacuum, you just need it to be lower pressure. My hopes have been dashed again! The latest ink formulation has proven to be yet another in a long list of failures. Frustrating to expend so much effort constructing a linking book, only to end up destroying it when it refuses to function. Too often has this lab grown uncomfortably warm by the flames of these never-ending disappointments. Without my reference library book in Dunny, a properly orthodox linking book may simply be beyond my means. But I simply cannot burn another book. There must be another way. Pens of Fate! Late last night, while pondering these interminable setbacks, I went to light my pipe. The fine marble got away from me, however, and rolled across the gateway image of the open book before me. If the consequence of this had not been repeatable, I would not have believed my eyes, as the marble left a faint yet delicate trail of increased clarity in its wake. The damage did not last long, but it was unmistakable. If I could find a way to goad the energy output... What is that word? Boost. To boost the energy output of my fire marbles, it might be possible to suppress the variance enough to facilitate a stable link. But how? That's the fire marble domes, which I've just been calling fire marbles, but I think fire marbles are probably something smaller that is inside them, part of how they function, or maybe just something entirely different, just related to them. A spatial anomaly occurred yesterday about 5 spans above the north shore of Temple Island. A breach of stars, seemingly identical to the one beneath the fissure. Okay, this is new. It began as a small cloud, like a hole, which then continued to expand in random surges. With some effort, I was finally able to contain it with runic plates, similar to the ones I derived for the fissure. I believe it will hold, but the appearance of a new rift is troubling. And yet, it has also left me with most uncanny feeling that something fundamental has shifted in my favor. I believe it may be time to give this inexplicable mystery a second look. So it looks like Gen is writing in cursive, which I find so hard to read, and Atris is not. Maybe this is like classic Denis script, whereas Atris is not doing that. But then classic Denis script, like, they have a whole language for it, right? So maybe not. I have erected a small dome, a pressurized airlock mounted upon the contained breach. This has allowed me to safely conduct tentative forays into the expanse without subjecting Riven to further invasion and the destruction that would certainly attend it. Alright, so this is also new. Okay, so now we know the 5 domes are the constructions around the breaches, and we can just walk into them. It is a gallingly improbable space, yet surprisingly more accommodating than my initial observations had led me to believe. Breathing is indeed possible within it, yet I cannot say that it is respiration as I am used to it. Rather, as nonsensical as this is going to sound, it feels at times as if the expanse was breathing me, and in the process imbibing me with a sense of endless possibility. Okay, this is the 3rd paragraph that ended at the top of the page. You'd think that they could have set it up so that the entries would start at the top of the page. Maybe they tried to, and then there was a text glitch or something. This is long. Guys, it's a lot of reading. At last, the breakthrough I was hoping for. After my first full day of experiments in the expanse, I was astonished to discover that the fine fire marbles in my coat pocket had come to fluorescence. Is that fluoresce? Not fluorescence, just fluoresce. A quick strike test confirmed that their energy levels had increased significantly, and their charge has lasted longer than I would have thought possible. In a clear act of divine providence, the expanse has given me the final piece of the puzzle, an apparently boundless energy source that should be more than sufficient to rectify my linking books. So those are probably the things that we're firing lasers at the central place. We're firing fire marble power. But I must work quickly. 2 more breaches have occurred in the interim. Dang it, no! Please go back to the same page. Okay. Each one more aggressive and difficult to contain than the last. Time, I fear, is running out. The breach is now number 5, a sure sign that I am on the right path. I have connected the domes of each of them via a nexus of pathways within the expanse, which will also serve as an inter-island shortcut as I continue my work on my enhanced fire marble complex. Kingdom Hearts key. The loss of 2 more men yesterday has made it clear that the full spectrum of energy is too great for even my finest fire marbles to contain, so I've decided to break it up into 5 discrete frequency ranges, which will later be recombined for application to the book. I have installed 5 charging stations within the expanse, each one calibrated to imbue a blank fire marble with a separate band of the total energy needed. A pneumatic tube system will then convey the charged marbles to the Great Gold Dome on Riven for recombination. Freedom is nearly within my grasp. Alright, so for this puzzle we have to do something in the void first. Yep, and then this links us to this place and then the 5 symbols. So if we didn't yet know that these were the 5 islands because we hadn't played the game before, this would be a clue. The problem of how to return to Riven has been settled. Reckon has proven his usefulness over the years, at times merely rivaling my own engineering prowess. So this might be a new character, Reckon. He and his team will have the honor of being the first to link to the new age, bringing with them the necessary materials to build a vastly simplified version of the book apparatus, which I have personally designed. If they do not return within a reasonable amount of time, I will revise my design and send additional men until they get it right. Should they founder, however, I am prepared to sacrifice every last man on Riven to continue the effort. This cannot fail. Again is a bad guy, guys, if you didn't know. So I wonder if we can go to the other worlds, if we can explore them a bit. So in the original Riven, you could only really explore Riven, but you could go to 2 other worlds. I wonder if in this game you can walk around them and there's puzzles. That would be awesome, especially if they're big meta puzzles like this one. At long last, a viable loop has been established. Maybe they don't have to be huge meta puzzles, but maybe they're smaller worlds, each with their own meta puzzle. After an eternity of toil and sacrifice, and an unconscionable preemption of the ages I might have fathered, I have finally linked to a new age! Yes! And then there's a number there. That is, okay, that's the number that we saw here. Okay. So this digit is 25s. So it is a 5 plus a 4. So that is 9 times 25, which is 225? So 225 plus 5, 6, 7, 8. 225 plus 8. 233. This is age 233. It is a bleak and barren world, perfectly suited for my purposes. By closely comparing the real with the written, I believe I will soon be able to create a more appropriate age from which to relaunch my mission. For now, however, I will move my office and living quarters there, so that I may safely continue my endeavors without distraction. Up in here we have a little diagram of the world. This is the place, and then I'm hoping we get to go outside this time. Although it is but a stepping stone, 233 is an utter triumph. To think that I have accomplished in a matter of years, under extremely adverse conditions, what it took my Dunny ancestors centuries to achieve. So he names his world's numbers. Great! I caught one of my assistants thumbing through this journal today. He will certainly never do it again, but I'm glad I chose to write this in a language that these people cannot decipher. Perhaps it's time I reviewed security measures with each guild master. No problems expected from the builders, maintainers, and surveyors, but the bookmakers and educators may need a bit more motivation. It keeps going. There's more words. This makes sense, world building. Cyan is very, very, like, they make their worlds make sense, but sometimes, you know, I do like the trope of finding bits and pieces of journal around the world, reading them one entry at a time. Even though it makes no sense, it makes for better gameplay. More reports of spirit sightings. It seems that under Catherine's leadership, the rebels, or Black Moiety, as the villagers stubbornly insist on referring to them, have attained a new level of sophistication in their terror tactics, reviewing their campaign to intimidate the weak-minded into joining them by prying upon their cultural superstitions. I suppose I should be concerned by this, but it strikes me as almost laughable. If the rebels wish to dilute their ranks with dimwits, then who am I to stop them? Dude, you don't understand how this works, do you? Chemical analysis of one of the rebel knives has yielded curious results. The metal contains elements that are unlike anything I've encountered on the islands. It appears the rebels have access to resources that I am unaware of. Perhaps a mine or an uncharted island? He doesn't know they have their own world. Sorry, spoilers. Most of these knives have been found on the south side of the village, the same region that reports of people mysteriously disappearing have emanated from. I think a close inspection of the area is warranted. Alright, so watch out for these knives. They will tell me clues. The fact that the rebels deliberately leave these distinctive knives is a sign of their presence is concerning. They're growing bolder, as if they no longer fear discovery of their hideout. Recent measurements indicate that movement of the islands has slowed dramatically. My previous estimates predicted a total collapse in approximately 3 months, but with the new figures I am no longer certain. I have nearly finished writing the 234th age, and have every confidence it will be a safe place to relocate to, but it would still be useful to know what has caused the sudden halt in Riven's breakup. Is it possible that the age is stable after all? If so, I must discover how it differs from 233, which has already shown troubling signs of decay, though further details are needed. And yet, it's Atris! It's your son, who you think is stupid, but who's actually smarter than you. There is something about this that gives me pause. Could it be that someone is attempting to repair the damage to the 5th age at its source? I cannot help but think that the hand of Atris is behind this somehow. I think also Catherine is able to affect it a little bit. I may be wrong, maybe misremembering. It's a tool. It's a gun. It's a bayonet. I saw this and I was like, can pull handle? Alright, so we came in here, we didn't look at anything, we just read the journal for 5 hours. Can we open it now? Can we unlock it? Yeah! Now we can open it. The trouble with stick controls. Alright, auto close. Can I open these? Butterflies. Those maybe moths. It looks like a fruit, but it's actually a flower? Or maybe it looks like a flower, but it's actually a fruit? How old is the tree? Looks like it might be a good 40, maybe even 50. Sea, starfish, clams, another type of clam, and other stuff. Various types of leaves. Here it is. Okay, this one. So this was originally where the 5th eyeball was, and he told us how to find like where the eyeball was. And now here's where the dagger is. So I should be looking for daggers. Last week, one of my acolytes caught a rebel sniffing around the cemetery totem. Cemetery? In the jungle. Oh, those must be, they must all be cemeteries, I guess. Maybe the stick figures are grave markers or something? In keeping with the general ineptitude of my men, the dog was allowed to escape, but at least the fool had the presence of mind to bring me the object in question. It is a primitive eyepiece into which one of the native members has been set. Given the fact that their accursed numeric system requires you to know which way a symbol has been rotated in order to read it. However, there's no way to make sense of it. It is probably an overestimation of the moiety's intelligence to suspect that there may be some greater meaning behind it. But tomorrow I shall send a surveyor out to inspect the other totems, just to be safe. Alright. So that's this one. Right. So it's going to be either 4, 5, or 6. We don't know what it is. Wait. No. This is a 4. Because that marking is on top. Ah. He doesn't know about this stuff, does he? Does he? Is this the way we came in? I think so. Alright, frog trap. It's a frog. Be free. Bye-bye. The original sound effect too. Chirker. Chirker. What is this stuff? Tools. I love how the creators of these games just make new tools. Just come up with new things. And it makes sense. It feels so realistic. And like science equipment. That is one thing that almost no other game, it's very rare to find a story, a game, a movie, TV show, anything that goes to this level of world building. It is so good. I mean, the other one I can think of is Quern, which is meant to be a Myst game by non-Myst creators, which I played on my channel. So if you're discovering me through this and you want to see more of this, Quern is available. What is this? It's different, it's new. And what's over here? We have a stringed instrument for sure. No, probably not. What is this? Can I turn it? Yes. It's a vice. And this, maybe it slices that white block. You can push it through it and it slices it into quarters. Oh, that's paper. Oh, it's a book binder. Right, he's making books. I don't particularly know how that works in real life, but I suppose it's something like this. It's got the stack of pages and then he like puts a jacket on it with this machine somehow. That's cool. It looks like a toy, but maybe it's a science thing. This is definitely a science thing. Alright, cool. I think that's all there is to see in this place, unless we want to look at each of these individual things. A smoking device. Might want to quit that, it's not healthy. Some frogs. Pickled frogs. I hope they were dead before they were pickled. And then here we have something we can interact with, it looks like. That's not buttons. I wish this, like I wish the symbol would go away. There's nothing, oh yeah, this. There's not a thing. Can I move the thing? Oh hey, fire marbles. Can I pick it up? Can't do anything with it. I wonder if I can... This looks like the thing he was using to test the fire marbles. So he wants it to get within there. Oh, this is gonna help us with the puzzle, isn't it? The counterintuitive aspect of the fire marbles that a greater strike force does not always yield the maximum energy output never ceases to amaze me. Optimal strike force base value that one. Can I take a closer look at it? It's not 5. What number is that? Can you tell? I am having trouble. Go away, put it down. Fire marble, power marble. Strike force compensations. Oh, so each symbol has a different one. So negative 7, negative 3, positive 5, positive 12, and positive 16. Let's take a screenshot of that. Oh, I can zoom in. Let's screenshot the zoomed in. Alright, so this number over here, put it down. This number over here is not important. Alright, so then this, we can set it, what is this? Stomps. So, I'm gonna put this up here, and there's nothing in it, so we can't do anything with it. So an ordinary Myst game would like let us pick up this stuff and put it in here. So we can at least tell that this is a testing thing. Junk. Yeah, there's no fire marble in there, so it's not gonna do anything for us. Oh. There's also no fire marble in here. So, can we like pick up one of these? I mean, we get to see the testing apparatus, but we don't get to do the testing ourselves. So we see the experimental device, but there's just not a fire marble. Like here's his results. Like, this is the results. But let me do the experiment myself. I love when these games make me do science. My favorite thing. One of my favorite things. Trash bin? Or can I get it to like come out of here? Like have one pop out and then just like land in here. It might be a trash bin. Where does that go? Well, we can play with this. Maybe this will do something for us. Ooh. Doing something? It might be doing something somewhere else. I don't particularly want to run around the whole game looking for what it is. Is this coming back slowly? No. Is it going faster? I went faster for a moment. Go faster. Go even faster. 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 Go so fast it gives me a game over. Cranking it up. I'm amazed. Okay, I think this is as fast as it goes. I am amazed that my tiny little arms pulling this lever can spin up this massive flywheel. There must have been stored energy somewhere down there. What happens if I do this? Does it stop it? It's going even faster. Oh, it's making a fire marble. And it's dripping stuff on it. Okay. Can I stop it? Okay, now it stopped. Can't pull it out. Alright. If I hold it down, no. If I do this, then it polishes it, like it rotates it, and it drips stuff on it. And then if I pull this, if I do this again, the flywheel's still active. So it's still holding that energy here. I can't stop it. This is dangerous, Gen. You just put this massive flywheel in your home? I guess this isn't your home. Just like, no safety rails or anything? Can we take this away now? This is doing nothing. It might have just been to spin up the flywheel. It's not causing it to slow down or anything. It's not pulling the things away. Alright, I should... Should look for other controls. I'm not seeing any other controls. There's text around here. I don't know how to read this language. It might even be a completely different language. Not English is what I mean. Okay, is there more to discover here? This is still empty. This is closing and opening. Was that there the whole time? I think it was. Okay. Still can't do anything with this. And this, of course, there's nothing in it. I need to get a fire marble to put in. Chunk. I can just run into this. There's gotta be more controls, right? Okay, no, maybe it's just showing me this. Here. So I'm polishing it and dropping things on top of it. Maybe that's because when you polish things in real life using sophisticated techniques, you have like a polishing fluid that you use. It's just polishing. I guess I'll leave it polishing as I move on. Maybe there will be something else to discover here. Maybe I'm missing something. It definitely seems like you should be able to do this experiment yourself. Where's this chute go? I see it. It looks like it has a bottom. Very hard to see. Alright, let's go. Wait, this is there's multiple doors. There's multiple doors. Okay. This must be a new way. Hey, hey, hey! It's this door. Alright, we will come back there if there's anything else to find. There may be. Also, there's a camera up there. I haven't seen the location. Maybe Gen's watching us from his world. That was very nice of them to give us a button to press to call the thing. Anything to find around here? Here comes the vehicle! Let's go to Map Island. What is it? This one first? No, this one first. That makes sense, because the one where you turn around the controls turns around the thing. And then the one you flip. Oh, so you're always flipping this forward to go forward. Now, do the holders match up? That one doesn't. This is a cool place. Arrive on Survey Island. Yep, and there's that. Which... yeah. So to get over there, I remember how to get over there. We'll do that soon. I'm going to take a short break and be back in a second. All right, let's go. Look at these. They look like bones. They also look like wood. It's probably wood. Because what kind of bones would be here? It also might be petrified something. It also might be falling apart. Anyway, look. This place doesn't make much sense, but it is a world created by somebody writing a book. So the water would most likely not be up here. Although, no. Yeah, and look how flat the edge is. It's so cool and so unrealistic. Oh? Creepy. That's the inside of the island we saw where we can see the lights. And up here again, everything, this is like level flat. As if something just like took a slice out of it, or like a square block was displaced to another world or something. Like clean cut, very clean cut. Look how clean that is. That is not a mistake. That is not a graphical limitation. That is a world building intent. Is this a button? It's an elevator. Alright. Hello. I guess the elevator's already here. Oh. We have to input a code. Is it number 158? Well, I got it right on the first try, guys. Thank you for coming to my video game. I am the best. Alright, is this open? Yeah. Okay. So, this is, was that closed when we leave? Okay, this is 6, including that, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. It's 26. And this is 6 by 6, it is 36. This wouldn't by any chance fit into here nicely, right? No. No, it wouldn't. Okay. So... that is weird. So this is not the combination over here. This is 6 by 6. And the middle part is also 6 by 6. So maybe it is like this Waluigi symbol, that corner, and then these 5 over here. So we'll try that after we go in here and look around. There's the fire marble dome. I changed my mind, I'm trying it right now. Waluigi, this corner, and these 5. Alright, let's try going up farther. Let's try going down. Well, it didn't take me anywhere new, but let's try it again. And maybe it's not correct. Maybe it's supposed to be rotated or something. It doesn't go down again. If we try to go up from here, does it go higher? No, okay. I was like, what is that? It's a bird from in here or something. Okay, we can walk over here. This path is broken. Inconvenient. Luckily, there are logs over there to make that convenient. Now wait a minute. We won't be able to get to Island 5 the same way as in the original, will we? Hey, it's a boat. Can I undo this and float around? Can I use it? If I had any brains, I would be able to. This looks very easy to do with just my hands. So in this game, we're going to need to find a new way to Island 5. Because I imagine we're going to have to... No, wait, that's the prison island, right? So that is the end of the game. So maybe we do get in there from the Starfisher. Alright, this one is off. We can't see it. We can still press it, right? Yep. So which one was this island? Notebook. It is this one, I think. Could be this one. I think that's probably village. These two are the same. Okay, so we'll do... I mean, we don't have to get it exactly right. We could just try all the window symbols. So it's a line and it's an eye with a slit pupil, a cat eye. And then this one's Prison Island. Alright, so we're gonna go when, it's kind of hard to see when it's right there. No. So it's supposed to be straight up and looking right at it. So like the one that's right here. There? Or maybe it's just the wrong one anyway. No. Where's it supposed to be exactly? Right here, standing up straight and looking this way. So it's like, it is right where the end of this path is. It should be like right here. What is that sound? I don't feel safe walking on these logs anymore. That wasn't in the first game. Okay, now I'm down here. Whoa. Now. Not working. In the original game, you could just mash it. Oh. I just had the wrong symbol. Whoops. I thought it was the vertical one. My brain stopped working for a moment. Here we go, we shall enter. And while we're in here, let's look for some more, armed with the information we have from Gen's laboratory, let's look and see if there are more controls. More things we can do to the fire marbles. Alright, open for me. Let me be breathed by the expanse. I am being breathed. More stairs in this one. Extend the bridge. Send that out. There's the rift. Now up here should be, yep. And there's the same canister we saw in the lab. And we open this. Can we affect this dial? No, we can't. It just points at... So each of these has their own thing. So, send it in. We can't Oh. Maybe instead of sending something out, we're sending it... We're absorbing it. It's coming this way. Oh. Okay. Okay. There we go. I understand. I think. So we are trying to absorb power into the fire marbles. Alright, now we can go over there if we want to. This thing is firing power out. Okay, so that explains why it wouldn't work unless this thing is aligned with it, because the fire marbles themselves have no power. So we have to do something over here? This may be where we solve the puzzle? Is that a button? So maybe... I don't know, maybe there's something we do here. Anything else to control? No, I don't think so. Well, we've fired at one from each of the places. Like, what if we run out, though? Like, the number of marbles is diminished each time we do this. There used to be another one up here, now it's gone. If I click on it, it clicks over there. Okay, well, it's not letting me do anything anymore. So maybe I got that one right. Or maybe you just have to do one from each place. Alright. No, I did two from a... Did I do two from one of them? I mean, I'll continue doing one from each place, and then we'll see if anything interesting happens from that, or if there's more to the puzzle. Which I wouldn't be surprised if there's more to the puzzle. There's always more to the puzzle. This is Riven. It's all about huge puzzles. Game-spanning, world-spanning puzzles. And that's one of the things I love about it. Back we are in the wark-infested waters. I hear it. You coming in? Sounds like a gate. Is it here? Oh no, that was the dome. Okay, is there a big whale shark swimming around in here? All right, can we? That's the only thing to find here. Oh. I didn't even realize there's no building here this time. Okay. So, is there any way to see down below? I guess there's no need to take this boat, is there? No further need. So, let's try figuring out this puzzle. Maybe it'll automatically take us there when we press the right combination. Alright. Can we do anything with this? Oh, we can oh! That it automatically moved stuff. Did it put it back? Oh, it shuffled it. Okay. So can we even, if we move this all down... There we go. Move this one out of the way. And then... move this one out of the way, so now we move this one up into the corner. Up all the way into the corner. So now... I see. Let's put this over here. This here. No, that's not right. That is not right. It's a little awkward. That's okay. Aha! There we are. Puzzle solved. Right? Now it's shuffling it again. Stop it. Maybe that's not solved. Maybe we want to get it to look like down here. Okay. So let's get the big one down into the bottom right corner. That means shuffling all this stuff away. Alright, now that one comes down. These go out of the way. This one goes up. This one goes up in that corner. This one goes here. These two have to change places somehow. Is that possible? Is it possible? Oh, no. Huh. I don't know if I can change these two's places. Not with this one taking up a quarter of the space. So... put that one in the corner. One over here. This one there. This one in this corner. Doesn't look quite right. Also, this is like off square, so that wouldn't be it. Is it not? Just building them into a square? How did I even do it? Oh hey, I think it changed all the places around. It went through the impossible shuffle. Or maybe not. No, I guess not. Never mind. Alright, well here I am in a puzzle, doing puzzle things. So every time I get to a place where I'm going to edit a lot, I stop the recording. So I know that I'm going to edit at the beginning of the recording and at the end of the recording. Oh yeah, this is how I did it. They all fit together into a square, and for whatever reason this did not count as the solution to the puzzle. So yeah, I can edit the beginning and ending of each recording session and then still move it. What happens if I leave? Does it automatically close? No. And then just leave the middle unedited. So now, junk, 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 junk. This is not it. Alright, let's go. It just puts me down to the bottom. Okay, so this is... oh yeah, I forgot. There is somewhere else to explore here. So maybe we can't solve the puzzle yet. Maybe we need to go to the other place first. So originally, this was where you just get to see the map, and then you, on the grid, there's a fire marble dome on every island, and you put that into its place on the map, and then that is... sorry, I'm playing and talking at the same time. Then the location of the fire marble dome on the map is the solution to the puzzle. There might be something similar going on in this version. And my speech is getting slower, which means maybe it's time to think of quitting for the night. But I want to do a little bit more. I want to do a little bit more. This room. It's that weird place. There's an elevator that comes out of the whatever this is, which I don't think is water. Oil. They're coming. Very slowly. I wonder if something had to load. Now that is an image. That water looks so unrealistic. Maybe it's because of my graphics. I think it looked better in the original. Of course, it was a pre-rendered movie that took like 3 days to render, probably. With 90s technology. When did original Riven come out? Was it in the 90s? Or was it 2000s already? I just know that when I was a kid, there were 5 Myst games. I didn't pay attention to when they came out. I knew about Myst, I knew about Riven, and then later I was like, oh, there's 5, and it's all of them. And so I'm like, I guess they always existed. But no, they definitely came out while I was aware of Myst. I just didn't know about the other games. Alright, now we are... This is a tunnel. We're under the oil. That's some cool, creepy sound effects. Look at this wall. There's somebody. It's somebody new. That's a goofy run. They're going. I thought... Hello. I thought it was a child in the original game. Alright, so we can't use that one. Not at the moment. We'll probably call it back after it's finished going. But first, there's something to do here. Witness Gen's scribe escaped the maglev. Oh no, there isn't a branching path. There is no other path. Ah. We might have to solve the puzzle here then. Can I call it back yet? Yeah, there we go. I notice that these things light up, saying, "Caution, do not stand here." Come back, device. What if I stand right here while you come here? Alright, it's still safe. Now what if I stand right here? Of course. I am invisible and intangible, so it didn't affect me. Here we go. Man, riding in these things never gets old. Alright, let's be on the lookout for mismatching holders. There's a mismatch. There's a slight mismatch, total mismatch. This is the most unsafe way to travel there is. Wait, this is just the one we came in on in the first place, isn't it? No. No, it can't be. No, never mind. I'm wrong. There is a passage over there, though. Wait, did I even... No, I didn't. I didn't flip the thing... I'm confused. I must have. I just don't remember it. That's how I got here, isn't it? I don't remember there being something on the other side in the first game. I mean, the original game. The first game was Myst, guys. I know this. Alright, here we are. So now... No. I click here. I can click here. Alright, we're riding up. Here's this. What does this do? Maybe it calls the elevator from that side. Alright. The thing opens its mouth. And we can leave. Now, maybe in this version of the game, maybe this is permanently open. So now we can just do this whenever we want. We can come here whenever we want. Alright, we have nothing to do here, so let's go back in and go up. Alright, it is time for the Village Island Fire Marble Dome. And what symbol was it? Was it the cat eye? It was the cat eye. Alright. Can we walk around here? Can. So let's open it first. We're getting fire marbles like crazy today, guys. Our third one of the day. Alright, now, close enough. In the original game, you could just spam it. But also, one of them was orange. So you could wait for the orange one to appear. Just walking around for whatever reason. Can I walk in on this side? Nah. Now, do I have to press it or do I just stand here? Just stand. There's a pressure sensor or something. Oh, it might actually be. You guys have any ideas of what I could say when I'm just waiting for stuff to happen? Usually I just edit that out, but in these longer sessions, I want to not edit the... I want to not spend all the time to edit the entire video, so I want to just leave the stuff in the middle of each recording session. Just leave it in. So if you have conversation ideas, let me know. There's more ladder. Alright, so yeah, we have to go down first. Extend the bridge. Call the thing. It's the rift. I wonder if we die if it flies into us. Strands of a web. Connect every bridge inside. Oh, I connected every bridge? Still number 5 though. Maybe that's the last one. That would make sense. So we have to get it to number 5. I don't suppose we can go there now. Whoop. I don't know which one's number 5. Maybe solving this puzzle gets us to number 5. That's not a run button. Maybe we should just start singing in those... I just thought of singing 1, 2, buckle my shoe. That's not a song, is it? There we go. Beam me up, Scotty. Laser. And now it's going in the pneumatic tube. Where? Oh. Oh. We fired a fire marble through this pipe into into Riven. I need to find out where these pipes go. So it's coming up into the it's going in. It's going up right there. So on the other side of the, no, it's right next to the entrance. Yep. See, we saw the pressure plate. What's a song to sing? 1, 2, oatmeal. Kirby is a pink guy. 1, 2, oatmeal, because Kirby's very cute. Hello? Taking a long time to load. Alright, so, aha! It does connect. It does connect. So we sent a fire marble off that way. Oh, no way. That goes to the Golden Dome, doesn't it? Oh, that's what these floating pipes are for. We're going in and we're sending fire marbles to the Golden Dome. Oh, it's coming together, guys. I mean, I don't know if it's coming together, but I'm starting to see the pieces, at least. Can we go even higher than this? No. No. Don't get me away. Let me go down. I wish it wouldn't have to make me go to, like, back and forth between this and that to interact with stuff. I wish it would just let me do it if I were close enough. And then if I interact, if I have to be standing in a certain place, it would automatically move me. But we have somewhere else to look. We have backwards. We gotta go to the other side of this place. And we also should probably check the other ones of these, the other scooters, rail cars, to see if there's other places to go. See, there's definitely a path there. Absolutely. Look, a dagger. It's a dagger. Alright, so I can go out. Is there a pressure plate here? No. Out on this side. Another way. Is this new? It's kind of claustrophobic. It's new! Is there water up there? The very square hole. So this is one of those underwater village rail things. And we can call it. We can't go in from down here. We can't climb up. There's no ladder or anything. Well, maybe we can get there from there. That's what these stairs would be for. Alright, what is this? Alright, okay, that moves the ladder out. So we can get in, and then we will... We have to remove the ladder, right? We don't have any friends to pull that lever for us. Is it this one? Like, maybe this? I don't think we're going anywhere in here. There's no water. Can I... paths. Oh, we're going down. We're going down, guys. The water is below us. I was like, do we need to flood this place? But no, that would flood. We'd have to raise the entire ocean level to flood the place it was. All right, so I guess we're choosing a destination down here. So it's going to be more convenient than the original. Passing into the water. The original, you kind of had to remember... Oh, it's one of those. One of those creatures. So this lever used to be the switches for the track switches. So this one makes sense. We'll stop here. It's this stop. Alright, and then the heating pad below us made the water go away, which is the effect over here, which was so cool. And now we get... Aha! We get to a place. We have been here before. Apparently there are 5 stations. And you know what? I think I'm gonna pick up this in another episode. Been playing for a good amount of time. I'm getting tired. My words are still okay, but not as good as they can be, as you might know. So that'll be it for this episode of Riven. If you have gotten this far, tell me what you think of these houses. Is it not just... I mean, if all you think is that's cool, then that's okay. But if you can think of anything to say about the architecture, about how it would be like to live here, that would be cool, that'd be awesome too. Thank you so much for watching. As you know, like helps me out with the algorithm, and subscribe if you aren't subscribed to catch up with me as I play all the, you know, the words are not coming very well. I've been playing ahead, so the first however many videos are available on Patreon, maybe the entire game, maybe the entire playthrough. So if you want to follow along with me early, you can follow me there. That's going to be it. Let me know what you thought in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more Riven, Myst likes, and other awesome games. I'll see you next time. Bye!